Last year, after losing that heartbreaker, that tough game in the Division III final, and coming back finally getting that state title. I mean, just talk about today's game and how tight it was and how you guys were able to pull through.
Well, we knew that we were going to have a challenge, especially with the weather and stuff like that. And we had that game this morning out at Verona at 9:30, and we had a tough game out there. And then we knew that Poinette's a good team, and we knew that we were going to have to give everything that we got. And we were able to squeak it out, and I'll take it.
How are you able to keep your girls focused these last couple of days with the delays, with the changes of schedule, and then all of a sudden finding out you're playing boom back-to-back games?
It was really tough to keep them focused. It really was. I mean, we were here on Thursday at 1 o'clock and basically sat in a hotel and went out to eat and stuff like that. Didn't do a whole lot until 9:30 this morning, where we finally got a chance to play. And I think the girls were just hungry. They were hungry by the time they got a chance to play, and man, they just did really well.
Your sophomore pitcher had a pretty big day between the both games. 17
Yes.
strikeouts this morning, 12 today. She just seemed really in the zone today.
Yeah, she did really well, and she did everything that we asked her to do and more. And so I couldn't ask more from her as a pitcher or as a ball player. She did an excellent job.
Were you disappointed that the game was moved from last night to today, or did you endorse that idea?
I would have loved to have played at 11 o'clock. I could have played at 11 o'clock. Yeah, I would have been fine. We were ready to play, but because of what the city ordinance was, they said that we couldn't start any games after 10 o'clock, and so it had to get bumped. And so we had to do what we had to do, and it worked out for us amazingly.
How early did you get up this morning? What was the routine like with 2 games in one day?
Well, we watched a little bit of the Poinette game last night, and then we ended up, I sent the girls to the hotel about 10 o'clock, told them at 10:30 they needed to be in bed and sleeping because we were going to have a big day today. I think my alarm went off about 6:30, 7 o'clock this morning, and it's been nonstop ever since.
What can you tell us about the game this morning, and what did you have to do? I mean, how did your kids respond?
Well, the game this morning, I mean, yeah, it definitely had a different feel being played in Verona, and we started out, we got out on top right away, and then ended up giving up a home run and ended up down 3-2, and then down 4-2 with another home run that they had. And I told my girls, I said, we got to get at least one of these runs back, and they put 3 on the board. So then we were up 5-4, and then towards the end of the game we put on 2 more, and we ended up winning 7-4. And so I felt good about that, but knowing that Poinette was able to get a good night's rest the night before, and we were basically going to have to play a doubleheader because we basically came from the field, stopped in the hotel to pack up our gear, and then came to Goodman Diamond. So it was a whirlwind.
Did it feel like the state tournament until you got here? I mean, did this morning feel like you were playing at state, or did you kind of have to do a little convincing that, hey girls, this is a state tournament game?
Well, anytime you're at Goodman Diamond, you're definitely going to feel that it's state, and anything that's not Goodman's not quite going to feel like that. I mean, it still had the intensity and stuff like that, but yeah, I mean, the girls work all season so that they can play on this field, and I'm glad that we got an opportunity to.
Well, you sure did. Congratulations.
Thanks so much.